yeah, like that girl is fun. I mean, I'm fun. I'm so fun, but I love how I'm able to jump between genres. A little bit more chic, a little bit more sophisticated, and a little bit more like, oh, girl next door. Hi, so we're gonna look through my looks. And what better place to do it but the closet that inspires me the most? I think my love for fashion or styling, I should say, started at a very young age. I remember one of my earliest memories is my mother giving us maybe like $500 or maybe more. I don't know. I wasn't counting money back then. But to split amongst three girls, and she would drop us at Ross, and we would just spend all day shopping. And after my sisters picked out their clothes, they would come and help me pick out some clothes. And then we would get home at the end of the day. My mom would get home from work, and we would just get together in that room, and we would all try out the clothes that we just purchased. And they would kind of like help me put colors together and teach me the foundations on how to match. And also, I used to have like a clothing calendar that would cycle like every month and a half, because I did grow up in black schools and black environments, and they was not playing about your dress, honey. You needed to know how to wear them clothes, okay? So I think just from a very young age, that foundation just made me very comfortable to explore colors, textures, patterns, and how to match things together. So one of my looks that I'm going to pull up is very early on when I started reading some bloggers and things like that on Pinterest. Actually, like way back when, how like a Pinterest thing dedicated to my outfits. But I wanted to bring up this look because I was playing with different patterns, matching stripes and flowers. I think that is a certain type of genre, but it was very cute. And I was like kind of modeling it off, and I just love my pink hot pants. I was never afraid to explore, so that's why I pulled this look up. Another one of my early looks is one look that I did in college while we were in vacation on Marco Island. I just love this. First of all, obviously I was a college student. I didn't have that much money to be spending on clothes like that. So I got this from fast fashion. I know that has a really bad rep, but it just sparked my creativity, and I saw this blue jumpsuit and I thought it was the cutest thing. And with this look, I also played with a lot of color blocking, and you can see that in the choice of red color shoes that I have and adding that white top underneath. I thought it was just a perfect Florida vacation outfit. So this look is a look that I did for Halloween one year, and I went up dressed up as Mary J. Blige. She's iconic with them white frames, honey, and that blonde hair, just iconic. Those two things together gives you Mary. So I think I did really good for that Halloween. I think it's important for me, whether it's in the silhouette of my clothes or in the shoes and handbags. I think I try to show it most in my handbags and my shoes, that I bring out different fun shapes that you might not typically see, just to give the eye something to look at and make the look or the outfit more of a conversation. I've definitely used fashion to kind of be like a conversation starter between me and people. I can get really clammy and really, really shy. I'm a really great introvert. Like, I love to be home, but you need to be outside and meet people and talk to people. And sometimes wearing a really cute outfit or having a really interesting article of clothing, whether that be a purse or the hat, or how you stack your jewelry, invites people to talk to you, and it kind of helps me break that ice. Also, people just remember people who look good, and I want to stay in people's minds. Now, this look is, I think I was just hanging out with a friend that day in LA. We went to a fashion show, and then we had dinner afterwards. And that summer I was really into like my floral dress and really into opera gloves. It's starting to fade out a bit, but we still love that good old dramatic glove. This one was all leather and I wanted to do the boot look, and it was still kind of chilly, so I think this outfit was perfect for that day. I love how bright and bold the flowers are on this dress, but the black leather gloves and the purse and the shoes just kind of grounds everything together. This look was for the Barbie movie. My friend was hosting like a Barbie event at his house, and it was kind of like a housewarming as well, so we went over to see it, and I just pinked it all out. I have a lot of pink clothes, okay? I love pink. Pink used to be my bedroom color, but yeah, so I just threw whatever pink I had and kind of played with different patterns, and I love all the different shades and hues and sparkles that are coming out in this outfit. I think it was Barbie. So this look, obviously I'm wearing it today, is I wore it to go to White Castle here in Los Angeles, California. We were gifted with some tickets, and so we went, and I had both the rhinestone gloves and the rhinestone stockings, and then I put rhinestones in my makeup. Or in my hair. It was just a really fun way to play with accessories, and yeah, everyone loved that outfit. The lady at the bar was like, "Is your friend the one in all black with the rhinestones? She's right over there." It was a night, and this is one of my most iconic looks, and I also think the makeup complemented it very, very well. Very stylish and artistic, and it's just a fun way to show like your creativity. So love this look. For this look, I actually went to a gala, and it was called the Haitian Liberté Gala, I believe. My friend was hosting it. I didn't get full body pictures, but I got that skirt while in Paris. Again, here is the opera gloves, and I'm playing with a lot of color blocking, and it's just like fucking iconic. I mean, the hair, the makeup, the little gothic purse that I had with it. Yeah, and we just had a really, really good time that night. I also introduced hints of green in my jewelry with my ring and my necklace as well. And I also love how like this is actually two different skirts. So the top skirt, the darker red, was the one that I got while in Paris, and then the bottom one was kind of like a skirt to poof it out a bit more to give me of a more princess shape in terms of the silhouette. And I love how like when I take pictures on the ground and things like that, it gives it another dimension. So I mean, I'm just fucking iconic. Look at this. Again, I repeated this outfit, and it's okay to repeat outfits, honey. But I repeated this outfit when I was in Paris, and I went to the opera Garnier, I think that's how you say it. And for this one, I just wanted to make it a little bit more sophisticated. And of course, it was winter during that time, so I did that by adding a turtleneck, and I had these stockings that had the Louis Vuitton monogram printed on them as well. Paired it up with some black heels, and it just became very classy, classic, sophisticated, and it was perfect for the night in the opera, for a night out in the opera. Now, this was my Beyonce look, and I hands down had the best outfit for her tour. I don't care what anyone says. As a matter of fact, they don't know it, but I did have the best outfit. And when I knew that I was going to this tour, I saw the outfit in my head immediately. I was stalking these boots for a while, and I just knew that I had to have them. I love the metallic blue. It's from a brand called Knee High. And so I remember seeing those shorts, and I scoured all over the internet for them. I actually got them secondhand. When collecting your closet, you don't have to get everything brand new. Actually, it's more sustainable to just repurpose old things. And they had been on the market for a couple years, so I knew that I could get them secondhand, and I'm glad that I found them. I knew that for her tour, I just wanted to wear her shirt. Like, I didn't want to come up with anything creative, and it worked out perfectly because the color schemes, the black and the silver on the shirt, really grounded this entire outfit. And I brought in a fun shape with that purse, which I love. It's just an acrylic sphere bag. And I played around with different accessories on my face to highlight the intergalactic alien superstar of it all. And honestly, the boots just make the outfit. It even brings out the shirt. So, the best look for Beyonce's concert. Okay, fucking iconic. I thought it would be fun just to bring out one of my more casual outfits. This is my first trip to New York City, and I had so much fun. And of course, I wore a California shirt, but I just kept it lighthearted, summery, and fun with some cute leather pants, and I was showing off my abs. But yeah, so that's what this look is about. And just to show you that even in your casual outfits, you can have fun with shape, and you see that in the peplum style of the leather pants, as well as that vintage square purse that I actually got in Los Angeles in one of these prop houses or like vintage houses for movie sets. So don't even know what era or where I could see it from, but I thought the purse was so unique. So glad I was able to incorporate it in this outfit and bring it to New York with me. So this look again is me color blocking, and I fucking love this look. Even the makeup that I did for this look, oh my gosh, the swirls that I did in my eyes. So I was in Paris, and this was the night that we were having dinner on the La Seine, and it was the dinner on the boat. And again, I'm wearing those iconic Hanifa pants. I'm gonna have that in my closet forever. And I got this beautiful pink sweater that went nice with the orange pants, and then I have this beautiful green coat, and that's I forget the pattern, but it's velvet, but like a certain pattern on there that kind of matched the sweater as well. And I think it just really tied in the outfit and made it really, really cute. I wore these like crystal clear heels. Don't walk around in Paris in heels, but I did it. And it was just a fun way to color block and, you know, enjoy dinner that night. And I think the shimmer in my eyes really brought out the jewelry and just overall look. I was having a time of my life, okay? For this look, it was a private fundraiser event here in Los Angeles for those in the film industry. And so my friend invited me, and I went along with them. And for this look, I wanted to really have fun. It was summer. I have this beautiful marble-like dress. It was really popular a few years ago, but I wanted to revamp it with the pantalones boots, or pantalones shoes, or boots, or pants, or whatever you want to call those things. But basically, where the pants and the shoes are connected. So that's what I'm wearing here. So it's a really, really short mini dress with the pantalones pants. And then I have this very fun 1950s purse. Oh my gosh, I'm forgetting the purse designer at that time. But it's cylinder, it's gold, it has a little black tassel, and it's just like really fun and cute. And so, yeah, I do collect some vintage items here and there. I am just a fan of clothes and fashion, and honestly, you only get one life, so I want to accessorize mine with things like this. This look was for my friend's wedding in Santorini, Greece. Now, let me tell you about this brand and their motherfucking dresses. Okay, I had to get this thing altered so much because an extra small for that brand is like super extra small, and I'm an extra small, but it was not fitting me. But I just love this because I went crazy with the red earrings, red jewelry, red shoes, red dress, and a red purse. And the purse is actually from Athens, I believe is where I got it from. And so it was just a fun way for me to play with the different shades of red and not be afraid to go that monochromatic and bold. And I think it's perfect because for her theme of the wedding, she wanted everyone in bright colors. And here you come, just bouncing around in this princess A-line red dress. It was really, really cute. One of the most iconic looks I've done recently, and I love it a lot. This look was actually for my 23rd birthday, and if you zoom in, I'm wearing grills. Yeah. This gives, someone saw this picture and was like, girl, it looks like you could be on P-Valley. I was like, yeah, I would do that. Just P-Valley though. And yeah, I love how soft it is, and I love me in the blonde hair. It looks really, really fun, but I think the pink brings out the softness in my skin tone, and the makeup is immaculate for that night. And this is just another fun casual look to play around with. Yeah, like that girl is fun. I mean, I'm fun, I'm so fun, but I love how I'm able to jump between genres, a little bit more chic, a little bit more sophisticated, and a little bit more like, oh, girl next door. Now this look I actually wore to a baby shower. All black to the baby shower, but this is the infamous I guess what they call it, like Russian hat or something like that. But yeah, I wasn't gonna wear this initially, but it was so cold and so wet that day that I was like, you know, what am I gonna wear? I got that skirt while in Greece, I think on the island of Crete. I got that bag while in Santorini, and the coat and everything I just had before. And there goes those famous opera gloves again. And I think this look is just so freaking chic. I mean, even the cut of the shoes and the square and how it has that little design just makes it something really interesting to look at. And I think with this look also, you can wear black, all black if you want, but you can change up the textures and it can make the story of the outfit very interesting. And of course, adding the hat was just the icing on the cake. This look is iconic, fucking iconic. This look is a look that I wore to a fundraiser event for my friend's nonprofit organization, and we were in the hills of Malibu at this beautiful art gallery. And so this is actually from the brand called Manière de Voir, and I love this brand actually. I think it's very chic, sophisticated, and like boss woman energy. And yeah, I think the blue was very soft, and I like how it's a suit but it's like a mini suit, you know, things like that. My little princess nose gives it away. I just love how yeah, bougie and black I felt in it, and how cute I felt in it. And also I think the styling of the hair is a nice contrast. Usually people wouldn't associate that hairstyle with this type of look, but just to show that you can do it. Yeah, it's just so cute. Alright, so well, that was a look through my looks with me. And when you have time, make sure you check out Makeup and Medicine, linked below.